Welcome to our Blue Star High Secondary School students. Welcome back, children. Okay, today we are going to see the topics our Constitution. That means Indian Constitution. That lesson only we are seeing previous classes. Okay, yes. Now I am going to show the pictures. In that picture, you have to observe the personalities. I will tell the names. What they are doing in that picture, we are going to see. Yes. Can you able to understand what they are doing here? Yes. Can you observe the picture? Yes. The photos show various members of the Constituent Assembly signing a copy of the Constitution at its final session on 24 January 1950. Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the President of Constituent Assembly, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Deputy Prime Minister, and Jagjeevan Ram, a Labour Minister, were signing the copy of the Constitution. Yes, can you observe this picture? Now I am going to give some questions to you. Okay. In that questions, you have tried to give the answers. This question related to the fundamental rights. Yes. Yes. Ready, children? Okay, these are our fundamental rights. There are 6 rights are there. Right to equality, right to freedom, right against the exploitation, a right to freedom of religion, then cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies. Okay, these are the fundamental rights to follow. Okay, related on this fundamental rights, now I am going to give some questions to you. Okay, can you ready to write, the children? Can you ready to write the answers for that question? Okay, listen the question carefully. Yes. Can you observe the what are the fundamental rights? You know, no? You know the rights? Okay. Are you ready? Yes. Which fundamental rights will be following situation violate? Okay, that only I am going to ask now. Okay. First one. If a 13-year-old child is working in a factory manufacturing carpets, okay, I am going to tell a situation. Based on the situation, you have to find out which fundamental right suits for its situation. Okay, the first one, can I repeat the question? The first one, if a 13-year child is working in a factory manufacturing carpets. Okay. Second one, in a politician in one state decides to not allow laborers from other states to work in his state. Okay, can you listen me, children? Can you observe the question? Can I tell again? If a politician in one state decides to not allow laborers from other state to work in his state, okay, this is the situation for you. Okay, enough question form. You have to find out what fundamental right is suit for this situation. Okay, another one. If a group of people are not given permission to open a Telugu medium school in Kerala, can you observe that? If a group of people are not given permission to open a Telugu medium school in Kerala, okay, if the government decides not to promote an officer of the armed forces for being a woman. Okay, this is the last question. Listen carefully. If the government decides not to promote an officer of the armed forces for being a woman, okay, there are 4 questions. Can you, if you observe the questions and you know the fundamental rights, you have try to give the answers. Okay, only the question number 1. Okay, number of the, at least you write the heading of fundamental rights is enough. Okay, you write the question number according to the order. You put the side heading like that, fundamental right. It is made, it means like right to equality means right to equality. The situation is rooted for the constitutional remedies means constitutional remedies. Otherwise, it is based on the right against exploitation means you write, just write right against exploitation. Okay, you take put a tabular column, then serial one according to the question. Okay, 1 2 3 4 like that you have to draw. Take a rough note and do this. Okay, write the question number. Okay, question number is enough. Then which fundamental right among the 6 fundamental rights, which situation is stood for which fundamental right, that only you are going to write. Okay, then only you can able to understand the power of the fundamental rights. This is the example question for you. Shall we recall the points what we have seen in this lesson based on Indian Constitution, children? Yes, we are going to recall the points. In civics, our first topic is Indian Constitution. In that, so many things we already see. Okay, first part is mind map. In that mind map, you can able to understand about the Constitution. Constitution means set of written laws to govern and secure the people. Then it provides the fundamental rights that is equal to everyone. Then serve as a set of rules and principles. Then it plays an important role to guide the people. There are 5 points are there about the Constitution. Then Constitution defines, okay, a nature of the political system. Constitution defines the nature of the political system. In a monarchy, king is a supreme power. In a democracy, people hold the power. Okay. The next chapter is why does a country need a constitution? Okay, why does a country need a constitution? Yes, a country is usually made up of different communities who share their certain beliefs but may not necessarily agree to all issues. Okay, but the constitution helps serve as a set of rules and principles that all the persons in a country can agree upon as the basis of the way in which they want a country to be governed. That is our next topic. Then D words part we already seen. There are 15 D words are there. Then meanings, 5 meanings. There are Tamil and English version also. We already seen. Then fundamental rights. Then the Indian Constitution. Why does a democratic country need a constitution? Then to prove the Constitution provides a security to us like a family. It gives judgment to us. I told you no. I tell the story also. Okay. Observe the story and understand the lesson well. Okay. Then our next topic is the Indian Constitution. Okay. It guarantees universal adult suffrage. It has our government as a three-tier system. That means state level, central level, and the Panchayat Raj level. Then our next topic is separation of powers. There are three organs are there. That they are legislature, executive, then the judiciary. Then legislature, executive, judiciary separately we see the definitions. Yes. Then next one is question answers part. Okay. Then there are 2 marks, then 3 marks and a 1 mark part for you related to the chapters what we have seen in the class. Again I am going to tell about how we are going to write the class work. Okay. In this class our assignment is you are going to read the 5 mark and 2 mark questions. Okay. While you are writing the class work, take a fresh page and put civics number. Same class work itself you are going to continue. Okay. Don't split anything. Don't divide the parts into equal. Nothing is there. Okay. After completion of the first lesson in history, okay, next page itself can you start. Can you start like that? Yes, okay. You start like that, okay? Yes. Then you mark civics. That is enough. Lesson 1 in civics, Indian Constitution. Then start write the mind map. Then D words and the meanings part. Then start write the question answers part what I have given in this class. Okay. Next classes I will give you the other question answers and a 1 mark part. Okay. Thank you children.